What do you make of the situation now? Like, here,
bro. I mean, I can only imagine being an Arsenal fan must be the most frustrating thing in the world, because you always were almost led to believe over what you were building the past 2-3 years that the moment City slip up, the moment Pep Guardiola starts to drop the ball a little bit, we are going to be there to capitalize, and we're going to be there, and no one's going to remove us when we're there. Mm-hmm. And that's essentially almost like the building blocks, the whole phases thing, whatever everybody talks about. But then summer comes along, and I really felt like that was a missed opportunity. And I think a few Arsenal fans kind of internally murmured about it, saying, hey, look, Calafiori's nice and good, but not another defender. Okay, Marino, we're chasing him the whole summer, but tell me that's not just it. And it ended up being, oh, that was it. And then deadline day, they threw in a little Sterling deal and said, oh, yeah, here we got an attacker in as well, by the way, guys. Yeah, look, we addressed defense, midfield, and attack. We added something onto last season. And since we fixed Havertz previously, I'm sure we can fix Raheem again as well. Come on, this isn't phase one. We don't need to be fixing guys. This should have been the ready-made superstars. Okay, who are we breaking the bank for? We tried to do that with Caicedo, with Mudryk. Okay, that didn't work. Let's reinvest that money this summer now. Boom, let's go again. And that didn't really happen. And then you look at the start of the season and it was like, okay, our football isn't quite there, but we're getting results. You know what? Set piece FC, if that's what we're going to be, dark arts, cool. We'll embrace this for now. And I always thought, there's going to come a point in the season when them set pieces ain't coming off, when this ugly football ain't really working. And the Odegaard injury was almost like the first one of, hey, watch this. It's not looking the same anymore. Now the Saka injury has come, and it's almost like every Arsenal fan's worst scenario that they've been thinking of over the last couple of years, considering how many minutes he's played, considering how many games he's played. It was always a case of, hey, let's make some attacking signings so we can protect that boy there, because that boy is everything we've got. And now he's finally broken. And I think that was almost like the first stick to breaking the camel's back, if you like, for a lot of Arsenal fans, and being like, hold on, now look at it. And you see in the last couple of weeks, now you've got the potential Carabao Cup elimination. You've got the FA Cup elimination. Then it's like Liverpool are slowly slipping away with the title. And the issue becomes is every week Liverpool drop points. Arsenal also seem to drop points. So it's almost like that merry-go-round that he was going on that should have led you to that goal in this. All of a sudden, it's like, it's a nightmare ride. You're like, I'm just being led in circles and circles and circles. Yeah. The same dreams. And hold on. This is starting to feel Wengerish all over again now. What are we doing? We left this and we're back here again. So listen, it's from a Spurs fans, I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans are enjoying this, but as an Arsenal fan, I can imagine this must be the most frustrating thing, because even as Spurs fans, when we were in our Pochettino era where we were kind of there challenging, nearly there, the most hateful thing Spurs fans hate is being nearly at the finish line and not being given that extra push to get there.
Yeah.
Why get all the way here if you're not going to try and make that jump? Why build this project? Why tantalize and tease and do all of this just to not make the final push? And especially when you have that golden pathway of City not being there this year. Arne Slot's now going to come in his first season and just walk his way to the title. Man. It's worrying, honestly.
I'll use my thing, beginning of the end. That's what it feels like right now.
What you just said there sums it up perfectly for me. 100%. I feel like it's almost the beginning of the end. With the cup eliminations, if those happen, I feel like the issue is as well is this squad is built in Arteta's vision. That attack is built in his vision. He is the one that has brought Jesus. Injury prone forward, okay, maybe he hasn't delivered over the past couple of years. Havertz, who signed as a centre mid, he's the one that's converted him into a centre forward. Trossard in January, he's the one that decided to keep him, renew his contract. Marquinhos, everybody forgets. Where is he? I don't even know where he's.
Alone somewhere, man.
But this is your vision that you built. Mikel Merino, you chose to chase him all summer. I don't even know what that guy brings to the midfield. Good passing, good tackling, good work rate. I don't know. I'm yet to see it. So that's the thing. So you've had 4 years to build this vision. Because even at FA Cup you won, it was with, people will say, Emery's players. Mm-hmm. The superheroes in that cup were Emi Martinez and Aubameyang, hasted out of the club by you. So essentially, it's like what you've built up to this point is a nearly team of nearly men. You went and signed, the first thing you did was sign Jesus and Zinchenko. They were meant to bring their experience and medals with them. Zinchenko's bombed out of the squad at the moment. Jesus can't get ahead of Havertz. This is your vision. So for me, it's a case of this season, what is the do or die for Arteta, in my opinion. And if you don't deliver the Premier League, especially in the context of City not being there, and you could say Liverpool there, but you're meant to be right there competing with them, taking them down and showing them, no, we've been in this race for the past couple of years where you took a break, we're the new dogs here. And that's not how it's looking. And I don't get the sense of Arteta that that's the reaction they're going to give in January in terms of the window. Because it should be, I should be seeing what I'm seeing from City, where 3 signings are nearly completed within the first 15 days. Marmoush, Kusanov, and Vitor Rice. That should be Arsenal.
Yeah.
That should be you lot, number 9, whoever it is coming through the door. Enough of this, we've got Havertz and he's developed. Light a fire up his arse and sign a number 9 and say, you know what, Victor Osimhen, 65 million, that's the fee to get him from Galatasaray? Come, we're going to show you. You wanted to play in London for Chelsea? Come play for us. That's the kind of cojones Arteta should be showing, that almost determination that this is the season I want to win. No more, we're going to build. And I think that's the issue with Arsenal fans. They have waited 4 years to have this moment of deliverance. And everybody believes in cycles. Everybody believes in projects. And when you get behind it, there's nothing better than, we're going to get there. But then when you're nearly there, right there, and you're not doing the maximum to push over it, whether that's putting pressure on the board. Because for me, this should be the time where Arteta should be looking at the board and putting pressure on them. 100%. And instead, it's almost feeling like he's being the shield for them. So, that's where it starts to become, hold on. Are you the corporate yes man? Or are you the guy that wants to actually get us over this line and deliver these fans what they want?
Bro, you listen, people are going to say in the comments, it feels like I've briefed you, bro. That's what I swear to you.
Just the outsider looking in.
And bro, I ain't spoken to Fuad since last year. Happy New Year even, my bro. Just in case you think that this guy's been briefed. Everything you said that I've said over the last couple of weeks, bro. He's a company man now. He's the second highest paid manager in the world, bro. 15 million a year. More than Simeone, Ancelotti, etc. It's only Guardiola above him. That's
crazy.
From when you're signing that contract, I call that a shield contract now. Wenger signed it. Now we've got Arteta signed it. And that also tells you what these honors are about. Because if they're willing to pay the manager the most in Europe in Wenger or the second most in Arteta.
And I know, and the thing is, I know obviously Edu leaving as sporting director, a lot of people want to throw some stain on him and say, hey, some of those signings are not getting what was his fault. But Arteta have a heavy hand in those signings, bro. Let's not act like that. They were bum chums having barbecues in the summers. Come on, guys, let's not do that. And now he's been given the full reign since the summer. What have you seen?
Yeah.
Not a lot.